guys, how you doing? Give a Lizard here, and we're off for our next Malagueña piece. Alright, now this little thing has a little bit of the traditional Malagueña that we learned in the previous videos, but played on the bar chords and flowing through it a little bit of a tremolo. Now before I get started with the lesson, guys, I would like to apologize for the delay for this one. I know it took some time, but the main reason is because my PC of 6 years old, yes, it's a dinosaur, I know, has burned out a little while back, and I was left without PC. So I was using this little laptop I have, which can't really do much, especially not more or less process a high definition video. So there's not much I could do. I couldn't upload, I couldn't do any editing, which I usually don't, of course, but I do compact the video file sizes to make it easier for me to upload, and that PC couldn't even handle the software that makes the videos smaller, that shrinks them down. But I've saved, and now I have a brand new PC, and you guys can also go check out the new Give or Lose It website, which I use the power of the new PC to be able to build one, and I put a lot of information there, and I also put categories of the YouTube videos so you guys can find what you like to learn and play even easier. So that's it. Once again, my apologies, and let's get started. Alright, in this part I thought to teach it just like the way we were learning the traditional Malagueña up here on the E major chord. First we learned the thumb, then we put the index, so we were playing, and then adding the index. Exactly the same manner here. I'll say what we need to do here with the fingers, learn the right hand thumb, and then we can add the tremolo technique. Now I have another video as well, I'm going to put it somewhere here, that you guys can go check out, where I show some exercises to develop the tremolo, and you guys can develop it with an accent on any finger you choose. You can keep it smooth, you can keep it hard. Anyway, it's a beautiful way of expressing an interpretation, inner feelings when you play a tremolo. Now here on the 5th fret we want to put the index finger and bar all 6 strings. Alright, make sure you keep your thumb right in the middle and press strongly so you have good sound. Then we want to put down the ring finger on the 7th fret on the 5th string, counting from down up always, right here. And then our pinky, our little finger, goes on the 7th fret as well, on the string under it, the 4th string. That's our bottom bass. And we have an A minor, just like up here, but we're playing it down here. I think we already learned the A minor in the previous videos. Then we want to shape a D minor. That's very similar to this shape. You're just going to move these 2 fingers, keeping them on the same frets. You're just going to move them 2 strings more down. That will be the ring finger on the 4th string and your little finger on the 3rd string, both of them on the 7th fret, while keeping the bar on the 5th. Then your middle badass finger goes on the 6th fret on the 2nd string. I hope you guys can see it. I know my strings are black, my guitar strings are black, but what can we do? I put as best lighting as I could. Alright, so let's go back to the A minor for now, and let's see what we do with the thumb. We want to plug the 4th string, then the 3rd, then the 2nd. Times 2. Then move to your D minor chord that we just learned, and plug the 3rd string, then the 2nd string, then the 2nd string again, but lift up your middle badass finger. Now, just to make it easier, I'm just going to be saying play an open string. In this case scenario, it means lifting up any of the specific finger on that string and on the 5th fret. So when I say open 2nd string, that means playing it on the 5th fret, because that's supposedly our bridge. So here we have 3rd, 2nd, 2nd, and on the 2nd one we play the 2nd string. I hope it doesn't sound too confusing. We're gonna play it open. Doom, deem, doom. And then back on the 3rd. We want to play this actually twice, not the second part, I mean the whole thing. And start again. Up to here. Before you continue, pause this video and practice adding on the 1st string, striking with one finger, the index for example. Shift to the D. Then practice with 2 fingers, middle index, between each thumb stroke. You don't have to go fast. You can do it. But there's no need, it's just as long as you get this alteration happening. Then add, whenever you feel ready, your ring finger, middle index, all 3 together. I like to start it slow and speed it up later on. You could start fast right away, but I think it just takes away from the mystery of the thing. So after you've learned this and you practice with your tremolo, we're gonna continue now from the D minor. The second time around that we came and play that little melody, that melody actually continues. So let's go with the thumb first without using the 3 fingers. We played the second time around. And usually here we would change back to the A minor. Instead of going back to the A minor, lift your pinky up and do a little stretch. Go to the 2nd string and press down with your pinky on the 8th fret. Then up with your middle finger, lift your pinky on the 6th fret. That's the 2nd string again. Then open the 2nd string. Again, when I mean open, it means where we're pressing on the bar with our index. That's the 5th fret. And go to the 3rd string, back again on the 7th fret with your little finger. So let's do that second part, adding the beginning of it as well. Pinky. Alright, now we have a little loop-de-loop from open to 6th to 8th to 6th to open. Then again 7th fret on the 3rd string with your pinky. Okay, I played it too many times, but that's actually how it's supposed to sound. If you put in 1 by 1 finger, one more time, a little bit slower, pinky. Alright, and then add 2 fingers and add 3, just like as we did before. But to finish it off, we're going to do again something similar we've done in the previous videos, where we go 1 step forward, 1 step back with the notes. Here we're going to play open on the 2nd string, go down with the middle and up with the middle again. Then pinky down on the 7th fret on the 3rd string, then back on the open 2nd string, back on the 3rd string where our pinky is on the 7th. Here we want to lift the pinky up, down, up. Then on the 4th string where our ring finger of the left hand is on the 7th fret, 1 step back on the 3rd open string, back on the 4th. Now here comes a little stretch with the pinky. We want to go on the 8th fret on the middle bass, that's the 5th string. Return back to the 4th string, that's where your ring finger is. Then lift up the ring finger, that will be an open 4th string. Back up on the 5th string, that's the middle bass, where we're pressing on the 8th fret. And then put down either your ring or slide your pinky, it really doesn't matter, on the 7th fret and slide up. I hope that didn't get too confusing. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna be playing everything very slow, and you guys can follow it up, and maybe I can make a better close-up. So here we go. D minor, and then back to the A minor. And slide all the way up. It could be up to the first fret or into open. Now that we've done that close-up, let's see how we finish up that little last part of double sliding. I call it double sliding because it's two strings together. And once again, pause the video, practice everything you've learned using thumb, index, then thumb, middle index, and then the whole tremolo. You can also use a quadruple tremolo, which again I explain in the video of in another lesson. So here we want to place part of the A minor. Put down your index finger on the second string on the first fret, your middle badass finger on the second fret of the third string, and plug both of them together and slide 2 frets more down. That will be your index on the third and your middle badass finger on the fourth fret. Slide, pick. That's 3 times picking, and straight back up on that previous position, and then lift both open. I'm still playing only second and third string, guys, continuously. You can plug with index, middle, or thumb and index. And then let's do the same thing again. And here, instead of moving rapidly up again, we're going to place down the ring finger on the third string on the 5th fret and your little finger on the second string on the 5th fret, and then go back to your previous shape. Yeah, and then lift open, then down with the 2 fingers on the 5th fret as we did before. Da beep ba ba beep ba. Takes a little bit of practice, but let's put them together from the first things we've learned from this part. Back on the first fret, slide 2 frets again, back 2 frets. Now here I'm going to flatten down the index, so I also press on the first string on the first fret. Gives a little bit of a higher pitch there on the F, and down with your ring finger on the 3rd fret on the 4th string, plug with your thumb up to the E major, and this one we've learned again of playing thumb, index, middle, and slide up with the ring finger. Alright, slowly together, guys. Little small detail here, plug once, plug second, and slide down. I hope that was clear enough, guys. I broke it down note for note. It took a little bit longer than I usually do to figure it out, but again, without the PC there wasn't much that I could do. And on our next lesson we're going to learn how to play small chord progression, just 3 fingers using, nothing too hard, and a little bit of finger picking to finish it off. Thank you for your patience, thank you for watching. Make sure you comment and rate, guys, and come and find us on Facebook. There's thousands of guitar friends there having fun and exploring music through each other. God bless.